Eyes on targets. Going in. Marker set, leveling out. Pickle.
Sorry.
That's negative hits for 1-1. I'm circling and resetting to waypoint 4.
Three copies all. 2. Do you know how to convert seconds into decimal values?
I don't.
Okay, stand by 1. So go ahead and hit F10 and others, and then JTAG status. I'm sorry, backslash F10. There you go. You see how it says 114.48.037 for the west. Let me bring it up.
Yep.
So what you're going to have to do is turn that 037 in the calculator, divide by 60, and it'll give you the actual decimal value. I think that might have been it. Unless, one, did you arm the bomb by setting it to tail or nose?
Yeah, definitely. But in any case, my marker on the ground was roughly at the location where I VID the targets. So even if it's not so accurate, if you set your ordinates in the right direction, then JTAG should take it from there. So
Roger.
I don't think you'd be that accurate. It could be that my run was a bit low, a bit fast, or whatever. So just try to, bring it in, and we'll see how it goes. Just gain some altitude. 2-1, so you just
Okay.
need keyed in the same coordinates that I got, because he's JTAG is currently aiming to the same target.
Do I do this for the north coordinates as well?
Repeat that?
Yeah, you need to put north and west coordinates.
Make sure it's on waypoint 5.
Last 3 digits? Do I divide the last 3 digits for north as well, or just for west?
Both, but never mind. You don't have to do that. Once you will be in, try to VID your target location and just bring it in that area and just.
Roger that.
Yeah, make sure that you arm your bombs, then you drop it when you are flat level.
Two is set.
Whenever you're ready to go ahead and break off from here and follow your waypoint.
Roger that, 2 breaking off.
Three's in a pattern hold right bank at Angels 10-1.
B11 is circling waypoint 4 by doing 370. One call when you're in.
Two pickle.
Do a good job. You got a hit. When you
Good
have
kill.
your coordinates for 3-1. 2-1, you can join me in orbit at waypoint 4. We will orbit that point and take it from here. Just bear in mind, try to look for a visual with me. I'm orbiting at the same location.
1, can you repeat last?
Spike 1 is orbiting waypoint 4 at Angels 06, currently doing 380. Call when you have visual with me.
Roger that.
Three breaking off from pattern for attack run.
One, I didn't get your last. 1-3, sorry, I didn't get your last.
1-3 is breaking off from my altitude hold pattern, going in for an attack run.
Raj, call when you are in your final attack heading.
One, the Angels was 06, is that correct?
Affirm. U1 is 1. Spike 1-1 is at Angel 6. We'll bring it up to Angels 12 at this point, since we are gonna be going on another run, so we better start initially. Better.
Strike 3 is coming in from 015.
015, copy.
Strike 3 pickle. Outbound to the west.
Good job for 1-3.
Copy. RT being for rally at waypoint 4.
1-2, Tyler.
Joel, we'll keep climbing to Angels 12 and we set orbit there, and we'll go for another run on target area. 1-1 will go first. Like flight, once you have VID, go trail. We are all in the same zone and we are, at least 1-1 is still blind at this point.
We should learn how to use TACAN. It actually works in the Mirages. Lead has to have one frequency though.
That's pretty easy, I can tell you.
Let's do that. Let's have lead on one frequency.
Problem is,
It only gives you distance, right?
two-set trail. It only gives you distance to the nearest other AA taken, which means you can't really set onto lead. Because if I am nearer to you than lead is, yeah, it's gonna show distance to me, obviously.
I thought there was a way to
Anyways,
set it up.
The way it works is the channels need to be separated by 63 channels, so lead can tune into 1-0, and we tune into 6-4. As long as we stay to our side of lead, it's gonna work fine.
Nice.
Okay, 1-1 is keying new coordinates for target area.
One 3 has 1-1 and 1-2 on the scope. Gonna be rejoining.
I'll be clear to rejoin.
Are you guys in the left or right pattern?
Left.
Okay, coordinates is set. One's breaking out of weapon 4.
3, get visual.
Negative, attempting to relocate.
Confirm, I'm gonna be set on speed 350.
Copy. I've got scope on you guys now. Coming up on 2.
1-1 in hot, heading 150. One negative on release will orbit and goes in. We will go in for another run on target.
Three, I got the visual.
Yep, 2 has 3 up ahead. Three is bingo fuel.
One cannot set the marker on target.
Is your radar on? Make sure radar is on and it is set to TAS. Make sure TAS is set.
Yeah, all good.
Also, your airspeed needs to be above 350, I think.
Yeah.
All good here.
I don't need the radio altimeter on though, do I?
I use both. I kind of have a double thing going on just in case one fails. So I have both TAS and RS that help me guide it in for the mark.
Where you from?
Yeah, I see the mark. I'm overlaying the mark and try to pinpoint.
Your INS update doesn't work?
Yeah, I get the marker, everything nice, but I cannot designate mine. Okay.
And your radar is on, correct?
Yeah, coming in for another one. Pickle. Yeah, it was hitting the target, but nothing happens.
You're not arming your bomb.
According to my bit indication, I am.
Not like the PCA panel, but it's actually on the bomb fuse.
On the left, yeah, on the right side, right?
Oh. So it's hitting and it's not exploding?
Yeah.
Did he set it to tail fuse or nose fuse?
Tail fuse.
Yeah, that's nose fuse.
Okay, never mind. I'm out of ammo, so I'm resetting to waypoint 4. Um, I think we should go we should set preferences according to fuel constraints. So 1, 2, and 1, 3 stay status.
I actually have fuel. If you don't mind, you can hit the tanker and I'll drop another bomb and follow them.
I have enough play time.
1, 2. Yeah, well, we'll set 1, 3 first. It's okay with you. 1, 2, and then you go third, and then we will all relay with the tanker. How copy?
Copy that.
Alright. 1-3 is heading in. On 3 pickle in from the west. Outbound to the south.
Good job.
Thank you, sir. Alright. 1-3 will rejoin 1-1 up at waypoint 4.
1, 2. You're set to the target area, and correction for 1, 1 will reset to waypoint 3, bring ourselves closer to the tanker area.
Clear to hit target on 2.
One heading waypoint 3, currently at Angels 13, doing 380. Heading is 315.
1-3 has visual and radar contact with tanker. Tanker is in a right-hand bank, approximately 10 miles from waypoint 3. One three is 6 miles from tanker. 1-3 is 8 miles. 130 from waypoint 3.
2 is in hot.
1, 1 still have no tally on.
Tanker is currently at Angels. Standby. Angels 10. And a right-hand bank coming in towards the lake. We are 8 miles for 120 from the waypoint.
2 pickle.
1-3 is going to drop flares for visual. Tanker's turned around and is now headed towards waypoint 3. We are 8 miles out.
1-1 got Ali.
We are in the left bank now, crossing your left to right.
One got visual.
Alright, 1-3 will attempt to make contact with tanker for fuel.
Texaco, in field, 1-1, request rejoin.
Mm.
1-2 safe position.
Texaco, in field, 1-1, request rejoin. Texaco, in field, 1-1, request rejoin. Texaco, in field, 1-1, request rejoin.
Tanker's not responding.
Right to 5-1.
Texaco, in field, 1-1, request rejoin. Texaco, in field, 1-1, request rejoin.
What channel is Tanker supposed to be on?
Two plus one, I think.
1-1, you want to try and make radio contact? Well, that's a sharp bank. Uh, 1-1, 1-3. I believe Tanker's coming in for a landing. He's dropping altitude.
He might be as well evading you guys.
I think he is coming in on a landing. He's at Angels 5. And dropping. We've got base over here to my 7 o'clock. One, what's your call on this?
Spike light, come check.
You're 5 for 5.
He's evading us. I don't know what is going on with this tanker. CS is a threat.
Roger, I'll back off.
I was able to make comms with him. Are you lock on it? Have a lock on him?
Negative. Radar is on standby, and my master switch is set to off.
Yeah, same here. I don't know why
I,
the screen
I
is
believe he's coming in on an approach for Nallis. I'm gonna follow him in.
It just might be.
Yeah, this is an approach heading right here.
Yeah.
Gear's coming down. Yeah. He ran out of fuel.
Okay, something we need to bear in mind. Okay, we'll let him go first. One, two, say status.
I'm on Angels 14, right above Vegas.
Do you have visual with us?
I don't. I had radar contact a second ago.
Okay, we're gonna set orbit just north of Nellis. Currently, we'll climb to Angels 3.
I have visual with the tanker.
So yeah, we just orbiting on the right.
Oh, tally.
Confirm we have tally with us.
One speed check.
One is doing 280, heading 120, and keep orbiting right.
Oh, I'm with 3.
Visual with tanker is on final approach at Nellis.
Two, is that you? Right behind 3?
That's me.
Raj. I've lost visual of 1. I was too busy drooling at the side of the tanker.
One has got visual with 2 and 3. I'm coming from your 6. Boys, let's try to bring in some nice formation over the list before we go to pitch to land.
Roger, go ahead and start the lead, sir.
I'm on your right side, a little low. You have visual, I assume.
Negative.
3, you got visual? Just 20223. I'm passing below you.
I see him now. Alright, 3 is gonna line up right wing.
One is doing 300. One will level off on downwind.
3 set.
Coming back left. Two cold ones you're in.
2 is in.
Bring it closer, dude. Have a nice fine formation over nose. You're gonna start right turn to base, then final approach, and then we'll go over the runway and we'll pitch left. I'll go first after 2-3 seconds, 2 calls, and pitch up and left also. And then we will just head for downwind for the same runway landing. One coming right. Holding it here. Coming back. A little more right. No, it's coming up. And coming back left. And stand by for break. And one's breaking.
2. Oh, my trachea, damn
3.
it.
And one's on that one.
3 is on downwind. 3 downwind.
One gear down during 240.
Uh,
One turning base.
Two turn base.
three turning base.
One turning final number one.
Three has lost power. 3 has to bail. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I assume that you lost comms once your aircraft went dead.
Yeah, I was 1 mile out from the airport.
Yeah, sorry for that, dude. As lead, I should consider fuel constraints and just show off at the end and save your life. So I owe you one, buddy.
It's all good. I thought it was funny.